Hello everyone, I'm coming on today to do my 5-card challenge. If you haven't heard about this, there's a challenge going around at the moment. It was started by Crafting with Gertie, and what she did was she made 5 cards using just one stamp set, a sentiment, and then 2 colours plus black. So that's what we can use to make the cards with. And once she'd shown what she did, she challenged 2 more people to join the challenge. And you know, so it goes on. So I was challenged by Jayne of the Crafting Shed Davies, and so I'm coming on today to show you what I've done, and I will be nominating two more crafters. But you know, feel free if you want to join in. If you don't want to join in, I'm sure that's fine as well. So the colors that I chose were this Distress Oxide, Fossilized Amber, and this one, Salty Ocean. And then I'm using Versifying Black. And oh, I forgot to say that we can make 4 cards off camera, and then the 5th one we have to make on camera. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I chose this stamp set, which by Inkylicious. It's called Meadow Breeze, and I chose this because they are mostly, in fact, I think they are all silhouette stamps, and I thought that could be a nice way to make my cards. And as they don't have a sentiment, I chose this Stamps by Chloe, and I've taken Just For You, there, Just For You. So so that's the background to these cards. So what I thought was, well, they're all going to be silhouette cards, so the best thing to do would be to try to alter the backgrounds in some way, just to make them a bit different. So this is the first one I did. So I blended the yellow and the blue, and then I sprayed it with water as a Distress Oxides and mopped up some of the water to get this this look. And then I used my stamp, the Just For You, and these 3 little butterflies, which are part of the stamp set. So that was the first one. And then the second one was this one. And this, I mean, they all might look a bit similar, but they are all done by different techniques. So this was done by smooshing. So I put my Distress Oxides on my glass mat, spray them with water, and smooshed the paper through it. And as you can see, there is an element of green here, because obviously blue and yellow make green, and I chose these colors particularly for that, because I thought, well, you know, we can get a 3rd color here, which goes. So so that's what I did. And then I just put in the 3 butterflies and the thing. Now this one was, first of all I stamped it, and then I put a watercolor wash over it using the Fossilized Amber, and then I just inked around the outside. So this one I decided to, I can tell you it was very black, so I decided to do the sentiment in blue, and again I've added the 3 butterflies. And then the 4th one that I did, again, this one I watered down the Distress Oxides, and I just painted stripes on the paper, and I did mix the blue and the yellow to get the green before I put it down. So, and then I just put the 3 buttercups, and again the 3 butterflies, and Just For You. So those are the 4 cards I've already made, and so we're going to make the 5th card now. If I can find the card blank that I had ready. I have to get another one. Sorry, I thought I had everything ready. Okay, so the card blanks I've used are all A5 cut in and folded in half to get the A6 card. And we're going to get started. So this time I have chosen, I've got these two butterfly stamps here, buttercup stamps, and some go this way and some go that way. So I thought that would make an interesting design. So I can angle them in different ways. So but first of all, I'm going to do the background, and I would like to do the background technique that I used at the beginning with the spraying on. So that's what I'm going to start with first. Only this time I'm going to do it the other way up, because I had intended that this one was going to be the other way up, that this was going to be the sky and this was going to be the ground, but I started colouring the wrong way. So I'm going to start the right way this time. So, so I'm just going to come on with my brush, and it won't be very exciting because I'm really not a blender. So that's the yellow, and now the blue. I'll come down from the top with the blue. So there's nothing in the rules to say what size card you have to make, or what the image has to look like, or anything like that. That's entirely up to each individual. And I'm just going to come down here and try and get a little bit of green in the middle, because that's where I want to stamp my buttercups. So something like that. And I'm just going to close those up, put my brushes away, and I'm just going to spray this with some water. I love how this works. It's just like magic, isn't it? And you can see how there's all these little white patches appearing. And now I'm just going to dab it with some kitchen towel. So there we are. So you see I don't know whether you can see these white circles that have appeared here in the Distress Oxide. So now I'm going to stamp it with the VersaFine black. It's always risky, for me anyway, stamping on camera. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to use first of all, the buttercup that goes inwards from the left. And I'm going to do a couple of those. I think the first time I used silhouette stamps was in a challenge by Kate Fletcher during COVID, and she showed that technique, and so I gave it a try. So I might just use these three and not bother with the other one. What do you think? Let me see. I might just put one at the bottom. I think ideally I should have done the card this way, if to get the effect that I'm thinking of. So I think I'm just going to continue with this. Another one. I had thought, to try and get a field of buttercups, because they're so pretty, but I tried off camera and it didn't really work. So I think I'm going to leave it like that. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. Just going to stamp off my stamp. I've got a spare piece of card here with all sorts of images on for another moment. Yeah, it's okay. It's almost clean. So right, so just take that off, and I will put the just for you. So just decide where I'm going to put that. I put it down here. I think I'm going to put it down here, just for you. And then, for a bit of fun, I'm going to do the butterflies in the yellow and the blue. Let's see whether that works. Just to make it a little bit different from other ones. So you can see they're all part of the same set, but they all have a different twist. Okay, so there are the 3 butterflies. So that's my finished card. Quite quick and simple, really. I hope you like it. And now I'm going to nominate 2 people to carry on this challenge. And the people I'd like to nominate are Claire Cartwright and Jenny of Jenny Ginger Ninja Crafts. I hope you don't mind. It's always a bit of a risk nominating people, but as I said, you don't have to take part. You don't feel obliged. Don't feel that you have to do it. It's only a bit of fun, and you know, the challenge will go on for as long as people are ready to take part. So so there we are. So I'll just show you all of them together. This is my set, and you can tell me which one of the 5 you like the best. I don't know if they're all going to fit in the camera. So let me see if I can just pull this up a little bit. Okay. So, you know, it's just the problem when you don't have much workspace, isn't it? That it's difficult to... Okay, so those are the 3 there, and these 2. So do you like the one with the buttercups and yellow bait and yellow butterflies, or the wash with the 3 bits of greenery? This one was a smooshing, this one was a distressing with the water, and this one was the stripes. So do let me know in the comments below which was your favourite. And thank you all for watching, and I will be making another video soon, because with an update on my challenge. There's not much longer to go now before we do the draw, so look out for that. There is still time to enter if you wish. So thank you all again for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon.